सुनो ध्यान से एक कहानी। अन्न कहे अपनी आप जुबानी। मेरे रंग रूप अपार, भूख मिटाना मेरा काम। मेरे भरे हुए भंडार, फिर भी भूख से हाहाकार। लोग करे दिल से मेरा आदर, पर कुछ करते फेक निरादर। दुनिया में कितने हैं गरीब, जिनको खाना नहीं नसीब। भोजन दिवस तभी मनाना, जब उनको मिल जाए खाना। आज के दिन से करो शुरुआत, भोजन ना करना बर्बाद। कोई ना भूखा रहे यहाँ पर, सारी दुनिया हो खुशहाल। Well, students, this is a small poem which I have recited. It has been written by Meenu Singala. And why did I recite this poem? There's a platter full of food which is there in this particular slide. What am I going to talk about now? Any cookery show? Or am I going to discuss any food item? Well, let's see what is there on the next slide.
ही काळी आई धन धान्य देई ही काळी आई धन धान्य देई जोडते मनाची नाती आमची माती आमची माणसं आमची माती आमची माणसं आमची माती आमची माणसं आमची माती आमची माणसं आमची माती आमची माणसं.
Well, this is a very popular program, the jingle which I played right now, in the rural areas. I'm going to talk about Apli Mansa and Apli Mati. Correct. We are going to discuss about our soil, our people who are involved in this, in the rural sector, in our agriculture, in our primary sector. We are going to talk about agriculture, crops which are present in various states, and how it is helpful for the economy, and why do they grow in a specific region, area. What are the cropping patterns? What are the cropping seasons? All this we are going to discuss in this chapter called agriculture. Before we begin our chapter, let's first understand history of agriculture, which we have been learning as a part of EVS right in 3rd and 4th standard, and also a part of history. Indian agriculture began by 9000 BCE on northwest India as a result of early cultivation of plants and domestication of crops and animals. Settled life soon followed, with implements and techniques being developed for agriculture. Double monsoons led to 2 harvests being reaped in 1 year. Indian products soon reached the world via existing trading networks, and foreign crops were introduced to India. Plants and animals considered essential to their survival by the Indians came to be worshipped. The Middle Ages saw irrigation channels reach a new level of sophistication in India, and Indian crops affecting the economies of other regions of the world. Land and water management systems were developed with an aim of providing uniform growth. Despite some stagnation during the later modern era, the Independent Republic of India was able to develop a comprehensive agricultural program. Independent India, that is the Republic of India, came up with variety of programs, that is the special programs, in order to improve food and cash crop supply. The Grow More Food campaign, which was started in 1940s, and the Integrated Production Program of 1950s, focused on food and cash crop supply respectively. 5-year plan of India's oriented towards agricultural development plan soon came up. Land reclamation, land development, mechanization, electrification, use of chemical fertilizers in particular, and development of agriculture oriented, that is the package approach of taking a set of actions instead of promoting single aspects, soon followed under the government supervision. There were many production revolutions which were initiated right from 1960s, which was first one was green revolution in India. Then came the yellow revolution, that was the oil seed revolution, which came up in 1986 and was carried on till 1990. Operation Flood, that is the dairy, which came up in 1970 and was carried on till 1996. Then came the Blue Revolution, which was related to fishing, which came up in 1973 and was carried on till 2002. Following the economic reforms of 1991, significant growth was registered in the agriculture sector, which was by now benefiting from the earlier reforms and the newer innovations of agro-processing and biotechnology. Now, in this chapter, we are going to understand how economy is affected by the various productions by various production of agricultural crops, how and which state is actually a highest producer of various food grains, cereals and pulses. So let's begin with our chapter. Now, before we start with the actual chapter, I would like you to write down which is your favorite cuisine, Indian cuisine, what are the ingredients required for it, and how do you prepare that cuisine. Why this activity has been given, you will come to know at the end of the chapter.